hard work will always surpass talent when talent fails to put in the effort. If no one is laughing at your goals, then your goals aren't big enough. Excuses are the nails that are hammered into the foundation of a house built for failure. You are only limited by the walls that you construct around yourself. Don't go bankrupt trying to appear wealthy. Take life easy and steady, and life will return the favor. Support others, but never forget to prioritize yourself. Cut your own wood, and it will warm you twice, once when you chop it, and once when you use it. Either you take control of your day, or your day takes control of you. Motivation is what sparks your journey. Habit is what keeps you on track. The pain of discipline or the pain of regret, choose wisely. Motivation alone isn't enough. If you have a fool and you motivate him, now you have a motivated fool. Don't protect yourself by being offensive, but rather by surrounding yourself with good friends. Give, but don't let yourself be taken advantage of. Listen to others, but never lose your own voice. It's not the weight that breaks you down, it's the way you carry it. Turn your face to the sun, and the shadows will fall behind you. Never confuse a single setback with a permanent defeat. You'll never find yourself until you confront the truth. If you want to be trusted, be honest. If you want to be honest, be genuine. If you want to be genuine, be yourself. If you don't create your own life plan, chances are you'll fall into someone else's plan. As soon as you start trusting yourself, you'll figure out how to live. If you can't be honest with yourself, why should anyone else be honest with you? The task you're most avoiding holds your greatest opportunity. You can't lift yourself up by putting others down. If you want to free someone, forgive. If you want to free yourself, forget. Confidence is key. If you don't believe in yourself, no one else will. Enjoy being who you are. Don't hate yourself for what you aren't. To manage yourself, use your head. To manage others, use your heart. Don't watch the clock. Do what it does. Keep moving forward. First, they ignore you. Then, they make fun of you. Then, they fight you. And finally, you win. Success is simply getting back up one more time than you fall down. What a sober person has in their heart, a drunk person has on their lips. The habits that took years to form won't be changed in a day. Throw me to the wolves, and I'll come back leading the pack. If you're not willing to take risks on the unusual, you'll have to settle for the ordinary. Don't ask why someone keeps hurting you. Ask yourself why you're letting them. Young people are natural beauties. Old people are works of art. We may all be in the gutter, but some of us are gazing at the stars. The worst thing you can do is judge yourself based on how others see you. Knowing yourself is the beginning of true wisdom. If you make peace with yourself, you'll never be alone. If you want something you've never had, you have to be willing to do something you've never done before. It's better to be the one who smiled than the one who didn't smile back. The pessimist complains about the wind. The optimist hopes it'll change. The realist adjusts the sails. An entire ocean of water can't sink a ship unless it gets inside. Similarly, the world's negativity can't bring you down unless you allow it to enter you. No amount of advice will ever help you until you help yourself. When you need something to believe in, start by believing in yourself. All progress happens outside of your comfort zone. Everything you want is on the other side of fear. The greatest discovery of all time is that a person can change their future by simply changing their attitude. The master has failed more times than the beginner has even attempted. Knowing isn't enough. We must apply. Being willing isn't enough. We must act. Character is more valuable than wealth. Doubt kills more dreams than failure ever will. Stop competing with others and start competing with yourself. Carry yourself like a queen, and you'll attract a king. You can't let others tell you who you are. You have to define that for yourself. Knowing others is wisdom. Knowing yourself is enlightenment. The only way to see results is by staying consistent. May today be better than yesterday, but not as good as tomorrow. Stop letting people who do so little for you control so much of your mind, feelings, and emotions. Do what you can with what you have, where you are. The world is changed by your actions, not your opinions. It's better to spend money as if there's no tomorrow than to spend tonight as if there's no money. The innocent and the beautiful have no enemy except time. If you're depressed, you're living in the past. If you're anxious, you're living in the future. If you're at peace, you're living in the present. Formal education will make you a living. Self-education will make you a fortune. Learn to be happy with what you have while you pursue what you want. Without a sense of urgency, desire loses its value. Don't lose yourself trying to hold on to someone who doesn't care about losing you. People will respect you just as much as you respect yourself. Allow yourself to be a beginner. No one starts out excellent. A constant guest is never welcome. You may be one person to the world, but to one person, you may be the world. How we spend our days is, of course, how we spend our lives. If you don't build your dream, someone will hire you to help build theirs. I am not defined by what happened to me. I am defined by what I choose to become. You don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to become great. For things to change, you have to change yourself. Listen to yourself, not to the noise of the world. Only you know what is right for you. Be brave enough to be bad at something new. Luck is the result of hard work. The more you work, the luckier you get. It's possible to make no mistakes and still lose. That's not a weakness. That's life. A year from now, you might wish you had started today. Miss a meal if you must, but don't miss a book. Don't let your learning just lead to knowledge. Let your learning lead to action. Success is simply a few simple disciplines practiced every day. Don't compare yourself to others. Compare yourself to who you were yesterday. If you put yourself before your children, you don't need children. As long as you remain unknown to yourself, your presence will be unknown to the world. A little progress every day adds up to big results. You have two choices: evolve or repeat. You can't go back and change the beginning, but you can start where you are and change the ending. Great minds discuss ideas. Average minds discuss events. Small minds discuss people. Successful people have libraries. The rest have big screen TVs. Don't let your learning just lead to knowledge. Let your learning lead to action. Don't lose yourself. It's good to follow leaders, but even better to become one. Good things happen when you distance yourself from negative people. Know yourself. You are unique and a gift to this world. There's no substitute for hard work. When you know what you want and want it badly enough, you'll find a way to get it. There's only one thing worse than being talked about, and that's not being talked about. Climate is what you expect. Weather is what you get. Don't judge yourself by your past. You don't live there anymore. To be successful, never sacrifice your time, peace, money, or mental state for anyone. Life's too short to stress about people who don't even deserve to be an issue in your life. Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It's the courage to continue that counts. Summer bodies are made in the winter. If you can't find peace within yourself, you'll never find it anywhere else.